Okay, Cubs. Let me tell you about a weird-ass dream. But first, let me make sure I can hear myself, because it does me no good to do so without such. Right? So, anyway, so I just woke up from a very interesting dream. For some reason, it was around Christmas, and, well, how do I put this? Yeah, I was spending it by myself, more or less taking care of someone else's house. And, well, everything kind of started falling apart. I see, I do live by myself, mostly. I keep the company of some furry friends, felines. But as it were, I was also having to take care of another person's house. And around the people that I was taking care of the house of, oh, there was a slightly less than reputable woman and her family. And things just kept going. Now, the people of the house I was taking care of had recently lost their oldest child, who I was fairly fond of. So, one more reason I was helping out. But, I always hate when dreams fade away so fast. So vivid, so wild a few minutes ago. But, as it were, dang coughing. Uh, hmm, ouch. While I was taking care of such things, it started to snow. Like, heavy snow, dumping all over the place. It was also near my birthday, somehow. And my family came by to try to celebrate my birthday when I was at this other house. And seeing as they found me not at home, they didn't know what was going on because I hadn't really felt the need to tell anyone I was staying somewhere else to take care of another person's house. So they panicked and were looking for me, and I was like, my car and everything else were still at my house, and I was literally just like a couple of houses over. So instead of looking for me or anything else, they just went ahead and set up everything at my house like the party was going on. Which was weird because, I wasn't home. Anyway, I was busy taking care of the other person's house, and the A less than reputable neighbor saw that there was a party going on at my house, so they went to my house and seeing my family there, got very confused, but made their way into the party and, well, while everyone else was distracted, started making off with some of my more interesting collectibles, naming things I had inherited. So when my family finally decided to leave, they didn't notice anything was gone because they figured that, you know, I'd take care of that kind of thing. So with them gone, I kind of managed to walk over back to my house after taking care of things at the other person's home and find not only has my house been, you know, partied in, but raided as well. I'm like, dude, I was less than 1,000 meters away. Now it's less than 100 meters away. It's like 2 houses away. Come on, people. How did I not notice all this stuff was going on? Other than just generally being a fairly dense wolf. But anyway, I looked over the stuff I found and thought, okay, well, I'll find my things. And then I found the things that I had that were missing, and I thought, well, my family wouldn't have done this. Who else has been here? So I thought, oh, it must be those less than reputable rapscallions. So I go confront them and find one of the things, just one of them. But then the matriarch of the rapscallion group comes back because she had wandered off, and I see her with part of one of the things that was missing. So I confront her and, well, admittedly threaten the livelihood of everyone she's ever been friends with. And she kind of cowers and says, okay, okay, I'll get everything else, I'll get everything else. And she tries to. She just tries to. And one of the things was my grandfather's rifle, which she claims she's never seen before and never has dealt with or even knew existed, which is strange because I quite literally found it hidden in her house. So I confront her about that. She's like, no, 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 that's something that she got from house. And it's got my name engraved in it. Why? Yeah. So she swears up and down that it wasn't her, that somehow it was evidence planted in her house. I'm like, by who? Did you take this? And of course she's going, well, there was a big ruckus going on at your house. I didn't recognize any of the people there. Maybe they took it and left it here. So my family brought my stuff over here to make me blame you for stealing it. Why would they do that? Well, I don't know. I don't know them, so I don't know how they wouldn't trust me. I said, um, if they don't know you, they don't have any reason not to trust you, right? So why would they try to implicate you doing something bad? Anyway, while this is going on, the people whose house I had been taking care of got home. And they started checking to see if everything was alright. And one of them came over to confront me, talk to me, seeing as I was having confrontations with this other neighbor, and they asked what was going on, and I explained it to them. Which again is strange because the one who came over to talk to me is the one that was dead. Yeah, kind of weird, but I want them to do everything for her. But she came over to kinda consult and comfort me while also lambasting the hell out of the people that we were confronting. And said that, well, if there's anything missing, to come over to their house to see if it might have been put there. It's like, why would my stolen merchandise be in your house? Of course, the less than reputable one automatically went, because maybe they stole it. I said, they've been out of town, and, you know, if my stuff is in their house and I didn't take it there, that means someone else did. But, yeah, it continues. So I go ahead and go back to the house I was keeping watch on, and, the things that I had taken over there while I was watching it were then somehow missing. And the rest of the family there was going, we didn't see it when we got here. We don't know what could have happened to it. If you didn't take it with you when you went home, then someone else got in? It was a little confusing. So, of course, I spoke to the less than reputable family again about where they were, and, well, the matriarch had just gotten back from somewhere, and she denied everything, but the security at the house I was taking care of, well, those cameras got her on their property. So while she was trying to scam me out of one place, she was actually going to another place that I had been and was apparently trying to tie it all to me. So I thought that was a little bit weird. So I went back over and found all the things from, things of mine that I had left at the house I was watching, and then confronted her again. And, well, she wanted some sob story about how she needed the money. It's like, theft isn't the best way to do it when everything is legitimately marked for ownership, and the person who owns it was not the one who tried to sell it. Yeah, so you suck. Anyway, I go back to the house I was trying to keep an eye on, and okay, well, I'll just go ahead and get what stuff I'd left and take it home. So when I went to do that, I got back to my home and my car was gone. What the hell? So the went back to the less than reputable, and my car wasn't there either. Thank goodness, because everything's in walking distance. So my car is just gone. I asked them about it, and they said, well, they did see someone driving around with something. Said, someone driving with something? Yeah, craziness, I suppose. But I go back to the uh, neighbors who were gone and came back and whatnot. I told them about what everything has been going on. They said, "Oh, well, we'll feel we feel bad about all of this. I mean, it's not any of their fault or anything." But they said that they would go ahead and let me use the car that I'd been using to take care of their stuff with. I was going, okay, well, that's cool and whatnot. And the car that they had was like a single person vehicle, like really small, that somehow my fluffiness was able to get into. So I got that and okay, put what stuff I had left to take between the houses and put it in there and tried to drive it home. Well, little cars don't do well in snow. And seeing as this time frame is between Christmas and my birthday, it's, midwinter. So I managed to get around the block back to my home, and while doing so, I see my car speed past, and I only recognize my car because of one. I've had it for a very long time, and I know the sense of it. And it has a particular decal on the window that's is literally a custom decal. But someone had turned my car into an all-terrain vehicle and boat. I don't know. It's weird. So it was like skidding and skiing past me as I drove past and was going, wait a minute, that's my car? Yeah, so I ended up turning the little mini beast around and chased after it, and it became more of a high speed snow pursuit. I don't know, it was kind of weird. And so I chased it, and whoever was driving it, I couldn't see who the driver was, honestly. Dreams are weird like that. But it, turned off the road and drove into a lake, which is also weird since the closest lake to me is several 100 kilometers away. I mean, not even any decent river water bodies around here. So me and the little mini pod vehicle thing uh, go down to the water after it, and it kind of turns into a kayak. That's about the size of it anyway. Uh, then I woke up, and I had the wild urge to tell a story. And here I am, telling that wild ass story. Um, I'm pretty sure I didn't get all the details because I'm trying to record this as quickly after the event as I can. But yeah, dreams are weird. And if you've made it this far, thank you for listening. And Yeah, see you around.